No!
Oh.
Hey, you alright? That bastard didn't inject the fatal dose. You'll be back on your feet soon enough.
But...
How would you know it's not a fatal dose? Are you suddenly also a doctor?
Oh no! I'll be right back.
Quick! To, that, I don't know. Get the captain, maybe?
I can see Legrand in the saloon. I don't think Gebhardt will...
I guess the side deck, then. Go back, search the upper deck. Go to the forecastle. Oh, jeez! Doctor attack. My hand was crashing through his face real bad. Bye! Oh, no. I saved myself. You did it, crime boy. Chase him!
Stay there!
Just relax.
Why can't you just leave me alone? It is always the same old story.
What old story?
I am a decent man. Why are you torturing me?
I mean,
I
you killed someone.
loved her. She betrayed me.
Almost killed someone
It was
else.
her fault. I have blood on my hands because of her.
Are you talking about the Baroness?
She was her sister. I loved her. With all my heart. They were
The
Jewish,
Baroness
you know? Lord, I didn't
was
care
her
about
sister.
them.
That doesn't make any
When it
sense.
became dangerous for them. I looked after them. I brought them food. I was a party member. And still, I hid her and her...
You risked your life for a woman you loved.
I saw her swollen belly. He was one of them, you know? They just used me. I hid them, brought them food.
What did you...
There are Jews hiding in the basement of the Waldhof. Armed Jews. We have to burn them.
Come down from there.
Why? So you can
You know,
kill
this
me?
relatively simple game about
Or pack me off to an Egyptian
a jewel
prison?
thief
Or an Israeli
has started to
prison?
involve
No.
way more Nazis than I thought it was going to.
What do you expect?
I am a gentleman. And
She didn't love you and was expecting a child by another man. And that's why you betrayed her.
It was her fault.
Ah,
She
yes.
shouldn't have cheated on me.
When you're not together and
I-
someone sleeps with someone else, that's definitely cheating.
I am not.
Yeah, well, the dead Baroness in the ship's hold proves the...
I had never met her. Back in East Prussia, she was the older sister. She studied art history in New York. I was...
You say you loved her, and yet you wanted to deny her and...
They were safe. I protected them. It was for their sake that I joined the party. I had contacts. I wrapped them in my protective embrace.
You didn't let her escape because you wanted to keep her close to you.
She
Yep.
sent photos
Sounds
to her
about right.
sister before the war. She must have recognized me yesterday in Venice. I certainly recognized her.
The Baroness was searching through her...
She couldn't get me during the war. And after the war, I disappeared. Gave myself a new name, and then...
Ah, and that's why
There she was.
that's why the name
About to ruin
she said
everything.
earlier was his old name.
She had to die.
I didn't want... Why? No.
Why do you want it?
Isn't it up?
Thank you, Doctor. Save me from this conversation. Or James, not Doctor. I'm talking to the Doctor.
Hollow life anymore.
Who are you? What do you want?
A man who understands etiquette and honor, and yet is nothing but a coward himself, who, because of wounded vanity, burdens himself with immense guilt.
Don't come any closer.
The Baroness held a mirror up to you, didn't she, Doctor? And you hated what you... So you smashed the mirror. But the sin...
No.
A skull with empty eyes full of fear.
Stop it.
Oh, dear, you really know how to dampen...
While this
the
isn't
mood. I
an
almost
uninteresting
had.
sort of
Well,
like
aren't you supposed to follow
fold
orders?
in the
Are you not
story,
here to assist
it's...
me?
I won't.
I don't know.
That wasn't a
It
question.
seems a little unnecessary.
I don't want any dead bodies.
The same old story. You want success, but you don't want to get your hands dirty.
I just want money,
Isn't
man.
Raven famous for that?
I do what's necessary.
No.
Oh, jeez.
No. What is it then? You wanted to jump anyway, or you should at least.
Inch.
I'm just lending a friendly hand. He's a coward. He needs a bit of motivation.
That's dark.
Come on now.
That's dark, man.
Jump, jump.
You are the Baroness's butler.
Oh, if you don't mind.
There must be another solution.
Why are you doing this?
Nothing personal. Well, that's not entirely true. But mainly, you're a means to an end. Your death will get Inspector...
The inspector? What do I have to do with him?
Your letter. The one in which you confess to being the Raven and to killing the Baroness because she saw through your ruse.
That's absurd.
Indeed it is. But people will believe almost anything if it suits them.
That's a good point. They will.
Inspector Legrand saves the day again. Interviews, medals, urgent telegrams from the capital. Our dear friend won't be able to escape them.
It is surprisingly
And by the
easy
time the
to
commotion
get,
has ended, I'll be long gone.
if you start with what you think
You can't kill it.
is the solution,
He's a
it's
bastard.
easy
He's
to make
deadly
any
helpless.
evidence
He's a witness.
fit
We let
whatever
him go,
answer you
he'll
want
go
it
to
to.
jail.
All the same,
But if, you
we're
know,
not gonna kill
you
it.
take evidence
You got us into this situation.
and
as
look at
long
it
as I'm
thoroughly,
alive,
it's only
I
going
won't
to
let
lead to
anyone
one
killed
answer.
in my
If that
presence.
makes
No.
any sense. I know there's some sort of say, oh jeez, can't kill
Can't
us.
kill both of us.
Oh, I think you...
You can't kill me. I have to do the dirty work.
Very well.
Whew. Oh jeez.
What? Never speak to me like that again. Do you understand? I need you to steal the eye, but one day I could be overwhelmed by a feeling of hatred that will make me forget the eye. And there are worse things I could do than simply shoot you. I suggest you go back to your cell. You need to be fit for Cairo. I still have a confession to write.
Alright. Now we're in Cairo. I assume the last bit... Well, of course it's the last bit of the game.
The last act. The end of the Raven.
Bum, bum, bum. Thank you for literally spelling out to me. He really needs to ditch James. Yeah, James really isn't that cool. Should probably get rid of him. Cut him loose.
What if something goes wrong and Legrand catches on? I couldn't bear it if something happened to him. I can't afford to slip up.
So this is definitely going on longer than I thought it was going to. But where he literally just said, this is the end, I'm just going to keep playing until I beat it. That was the goal for the day. So I'm just going to keep going until I beat it. Because otherwise, who knows when I'll get back to it again.
Mr. Jamal, I'm glad you could make it.
No, don't talk to James. He's a bad man.
Still angry on a Eudes. You'll be rid of me in less than 2 hours, and I of you.
Aha, that's funny because I'll probably beat this game in less than 2 hours.
What happens next?
My diversion worked wonderfully. The press has laid siege to the French embassy, and Legrand won't be able to escape them. He should arrive in a few minutes with the safe, and then he'll have...
That's why we're striking now.
A regrettable necessity. I would have preferred to make my grand... But yes, we will...
Have you already met?
He's counting an envelope of unmarked bills as we speak. He put the blueprints,
Blueprint?
a sketch of the museum. Not that this one shows secret entrances, basements, and attic rooms that the resistance used during the war.
That's what it...
Get the blueprints. There's a basement below the treasure chamber. The entrance should be marked on the blueprints. Open it and give me a sign.
What's the next...
You'll find...
But... Will there be...
If
people are in danger...
I don't kill for fun, only when it's necessary.
Is it ever really necessary?
Yes.
Sometimes. Revenge, for example. When one has been betrayed.
All right then. I'll pay a visit to Imhotep and we'll
Revenge
meet
is
Good man.
probably one of the only times you don't want to kill someone, because that's typically traceable.
And by the way, the museum is closed to visitors until tomorrow.
Then how...
Make yourself scarce, boy. Sneak in. That's what he's trying to say.
I bet the craftsmen are nearby. If not in the museum, then somewhere around here. I hope the owner doesn't come back while I'm tampering with the truck. Craftsmen aren't known for their calm sit...
Oh, door's locked. Good job.
Locked.
Of course it's locked.
The door is closed, and I don't want to break the window. I bet the craftsmen are nearby. Interesting. A fire lamp. Maybe I can get into the museum from the roof. The ladder is too... I guess they expect people to just fall. There's a tennis ball stuck on the toe. Ah, people do that to protect the hitch and their trouser legs from the grease.
Take that tennis ball.
Got it.
Push the... Push... Is he really going to try to push a braked car by himself? A for effort, kid, but it's clearly not going to work.
Nope. That...
Also, I don't like how it says van. That's clearly a truck.
I have to improvise if I want to get into the museum.
Ah, yes, a perfectly trashed umbrella.
Oh, nothing.
Nothing? What do you mean nothing? Nope. No, 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 no. Don't push it again. I wanted to pick up the umbrella. If something doesn't work, it should just no longer be an option to select it.
Do I need an... Or could it help me get it...
Take it anyway. You never know.
A rod like that.
Yeah. Now let's just walk in the front door like a real criminal.
I don't want to crawl through stinking sewers just to get into the museum. There must be another way. There's a metal...
Up the stairs. Dog! Yo, dog, what's up?
Who's a good dog? Yeah. Who's a
Cute.
good
You know what?
dog then?
Not only is that a cute dog, that is debatably the best model in the game.
I had a border collie back home. Today, the museum is officially closed for preparations for the big Eye of the Sphinx exhibit. The Sphinx still has 2 eyes on the poster. They need to put an eye patch on it.
Ha ha ha.
I'd like to keep playing with the pup, but that's hardly going to get me into the museum.
Oh wow, we are really just gonna walk in the front door.
The museum is closed today. Come back tomorrow.
But there are visitors in the museum.
Carefully selected by Director Mokhtar. Or they have an invitation.
Is there any chance of getting such an invitation?
For you? No.
Can you please? My ship sails tonight, and I can't leave Egypt without having seen a mummy.
Get yourself a shovel and head for the desert. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Never.
But
Alright. I guess we're not walking directly through the front door after all.
No, that won't work. I can't just talk the...
Pet the dog again.
I'd like to keep playing with the pup, but that's hard.
That's what you think.
There's a metal grate over the drain to prevent people from tripping.
Oh, wait.
The tennis ball is slid open, and the
I never picked up that thing from the umbrella. I thought I pocketed that. I could have swore I did. What happened to it? It's not in my inventory. Oh, no, it is. It's just super small and I didn't notice it. I bet I can use it as a lockpick.
I could probably reach the door lock with the rod.
Combine it with the tennis ball.
The tennis ball.
Nope. I just want to push the van backwards again.
Nope. The handbrake is on. I could probably reach the door lock with the rod.
Okay, so I clearly need something else. Is there anything else I can do?
The tennis ball.
Can I use the wire to dig in the sewer? Great, maybe? It's the only other thing I can think of.
Maybe I could...
Yep, I guess so.
I can't even... It was... The tennis ball.
Can you break in with the wire? I tried. It just says no. Oh, I'm through the truck now. Oh. You know what? I had a straight wire. And trying to fit it through the sewer grate bent the wire enough to pick the lock. I would have never thought that. But I guess the item description did change, so...
A true jack of all trades.
Search the van. Release the handbrake, search the footwell, turn on the radio. Turn on the radio. Always the best option. Handbrake is probably what I have to do.
What's this?
Disguise myself as a painter.
I'm afraid the painter discarded the overalls because he didn't want a hand.
Oh no, I have to release the handbrake. Go back in. Now I can.
The handbrake.
Now I can probably move the truck. Now I can push the van. Now I'm calling it a van. This damn truck.
That should do it.
Now get to an angle where I can climb on the truck to get to the ladder. And up I go.